are standing here in the business area of Ubisoft. Next to me is
Dan Hay.
You are the...
I'm the producer on Far Cry 3.
Dan, can you tell our community something about the storyline? Who is the good guy? Who is the bad guy?
Sure.
And why is he?
I think that our story is something that we focused a lot of emotion on, and making sure that we made a credible, unique protagonist. So you got Jason. Jason's a normal guy, like you or me, goes over to the island, and he has a very abnormal experience. He meets Voss. And Voss is somebody who doesn't value life the same way Jason does. Jason goes over there and he has a very set understanding of right and wrong. Voss, he smashes through that. He basically says, no, you're a piece of meat to me. I can buy and sell you as I choose. And that's a really hard thing for Jason to understand. And he goes into the jungle. He's not sure he can survive. He's alone. He feels like that first time that you're left alone in the dark and you just feel the weight of it. Your imagination going crazy. And Jason begins to slowly change. He begins to realize that he can survive this. He can survive this, and maybe if he's careful, if he thinks about it, if he uses all the different things that are in the game, he can actually go after Voss.
Okay, and there are some new improvements in the game. How will it feel? What will you firstly see if you play Far Cry 3 after Far Cry 2?
I think the thing that you'll immediately notice is that we really focused on making sure that when you went in as the player and you took over a space, it was your space. So we have these outposts that are controlled by Voss and his pirates, and as you get towards them, you realize, okay, this is going to be a tough fight. But if I can go into those outposts, if I can climb a tower and spy the outpost, and then I can climb down and I get to the outpost, there's a number of different ways that I can attack them. It's got a 360-degree approach. I could go in and I could bring some of the animals in, and I could use the animals that are predatory to take some of the AI out. I could start a fire, because we brought back the fire from Far Cry 2, and I could burn the place out. I could attack with weapons. I can attack with stealth. I can attack using the jungle by going around and being stealthy and contemplative. I can use the bow. It's a matter of how you play it, but once you take it over, it's yours. You own it, and it becomes a point that you can fast travel from around the game. And that feeling of ownership and that you're changing the island, you're having a visual impact, you're having a literal impact on the island, was a big push for us.
Okay, the island is the new place where Far Cry 3 takes place. Can you tell us something? What's special on this island?
Honestly, I think it's that. I think the fact that Far Cry has always been about, for us, making sure that it's a lawless frontier. And the island was a great place for us to do that, to have this lawless frontier. What's special about this island is the characters and the experience that Jason has. We really focused on making sure that you would have an experience of going down the rabbit hole, that it would twist and turn in ways that you couldn't see coming. And the characters are a big part of that. So I would say the insane cast of characters, their unique personalities, the performances they give, the situation that Jason goes into, and the fact that Jason changes from beginning to end.